So I've been eating out quite a bit lately. Don't normally do that, but I've been enjoying it. My cousin's here at the moment, and I was just spending a lot of time with her, which involved going to restaurants and eating out. And if you'd asked me about a week ago, can you eat out in Portugal? Is it easy? I would have definitely said no, but that's just not the truth. You can eat out and you can be vegan. High carb, low fat vegan, that's probably where the difficulty comes in. And if you're striving for purity, then I would say stay home and eat a watermelon, because that's not going to happen. I've come to realize in the last couple of months that I'm not striving for purity. I am striving for a functional, enjoyable, happy life. And in the process, I want to promote veganism. I want everyone to go vegan. I want the world to go vegan. And I don't think that's going to be done by me sitting at home eating watermelon. That's just not going to happen. So, with that in mind, I had to think before I went to the restaurant, why am I going here? I was going there to spend time with my cousin. I was going there for fun, for laughs, for giggles. I wasn't going there for a super pure meal. And once I kind of thought that, then it just made me feel a lot more comfortable, and I just thought it set a good foundation. And then I had to think, eat something. I wanted to eat something. I wanted to show the people at the dinner with me that, yeah, I'm vegan, but yeah, I can eat out. I just had to be a little bit more creative. I went to an Italian restaurant. I just told her that I didn't eat dairy and ordered a vegetarian dish. So, it was just omitting the cheese. And different things like that. So you have to be a little bit creative, and I just think it's so important to eat something. I think if you sit there and you don't eat anything, you're just a weirdo. And then the final thing is purity. I think this is something that a lot of vegans can get obsessed with, is this strive to be super pure all the time. And I hate to break it to you, but I've worked in restaurants, and generally speaking, the same knife that sliced your tomato, more than likely it was washed, but it sliced a boiled egg, or it may not have sliced a raw breast of chicken, but it's very difficult if you're eating in a restaurant that's not an exclusively vegan restaurant to be 100% pure. It's just like almost next to impossible. There's a pretty good chance that the chef who sliced the chicken sandwich immediately put the same hands to slice your avocado salad sandwich and didn't wash his hands in between, because technically they didn't get dirty, but maybe somewhere along the line his chickeny juicy hands might have touched off the avocado sandwich. He may have even used the exact same knife to cut your avocado sandwich. He's not going to think the way a vegan does. A vegan would be horrified at that, but a meat eater isn't going to think any different of it. So bear that in mind when you're striving for purity and there's a tiny bit of milk powder in, I don't know, something that you're eating. I'm not saying I would purposely go out and buy something that had animal produce in it, but at the same time, I'm not going to have a heart attack in a restaurant if there's somehow managed to be a little bit of mayonnaise on my veggie burger that wasn't supposed to be there. I'll scrape it off, and I'm not going to, I'm not going to want to eat it, but I'll still eat the damn burger. So purity, I just think that that's something that it's all part of an eating disorder as far as I'm concerned. I think that you're obsessing over the wrong things. You're not helping any animals by freaking out over your purity, and at the end of the day, I think that has a lot more importance than what my fat to carb ratio is every single frickin' day. In saying that, as I said, I have been eating out quite a lot lately. So I think I'm going to need to go raw for a couple of days. I'm just having some watermelon now, because as much and all as I had fun and I really enjoyed going out for dinner, I've had way too much salt, way too much oil. I just need a couple of days of just cleanliness in my life. So eating out, don't be 100%, don't freak out about purity. Make sure you eat something and think about why you're actually there. You're there to spend time with people and to have fun, and I think that that's a lot more important than anything else. And in saying that, don't eat out all the time, and if you do eat out quite a bit, you know, make sure that you've quite a few good days, and try to eat as much fresh fruit as you possibly can. So, carb the fuck up. Thank you for watching.